Karanga ahau, ngop karakau.
Tēnā koe te mana whakawā. Ko te haumua, ko te haumuri, ko te hautama wāhine, ko te hautama tānei. E tū mai rā te toko a tānei nui a raki. E tū turu mau ki a whakamau a ka tīnā. Tīnā, haumi e, hui e, tāhiki e. A tēnā rā koutou nā pū waitaka o tō tātou matua tīpona. Ngaruahine, ka mihi. Taranaki mauka, ka mihi. Nō reira, e nā manuhiri o te whare paramata, no mahara mai, piki mai, kake mai, humai te wairua. E te mana whakawā. I want to first acknowledge the people of Ngaruahine who are here today and those who could not be, but who may be watching or listening to this, which is a momentous occasion for the people. Sir, I am Ngaitahu, and I know the history of these people. Sir, I come from Rapaki o te Raki Whakaputa, and I also come from Kātuwaiwai Arahura o te Whare Tūhuru. Sir, as children, we were told these were the stories of these people, these prisoners who came to our marae, who actually at Rapaki, sir, they were interned on Otamahua, and sir, a lot of them perished. And my tipuna brought them from Otamahua to Rapaki. And then, sir, those that were taken to the Taipotini were also interned where they suffered and they died, sir. So I want to acknowledge this incredible people and what they've gone through. So, sir, the history here of Ngaruahine is one of great ironies of the New Zealand Wars. Despite the fact that it was the Crown that violated the recently signed Treaty of Waitangi, it was the iwi who were branded as rebels, both by the government of the day and by many subsequent historical accounts. E te mana whakawā, Ngaruahine was one of these iwi. This was a prosperous and successful iwi that had been trading peacefully with Europeans for many years, sir, but they opposed the sale of their lands to Europeans, and that was their right. And when the end of Ngaruahine's success as a prosperous and peaceful iwi came, it was not to protect their own land, sir, but that of neighbouring iwi. Sir, it should be a mark of pride to the people of Ngaruahine that their ancestors put at risk their financial prosperity to go to the aid of others. When the Crown declared war on North Taranaki iwi, who were resisting forced sales of land, some Ngaruahine entered the war to support their neighbours. When the Crown confiscated 1.2 million acres of Taranaki land, they included all of the land belonging to Ngaruahine. Crown forces then entered the Ngaruahine rohe, destroyed villages, stores and sources of food, and took some of, well, not some, a lot of Ngaruahine prisoners. Eventually, sir, small percentages of land were nominally returned, but even then, there was uncertainty about the control the iwi had over its land. As I said before, e te mana whakawā, many displaced Ngaruahine relocated to Parihaka and joined the peace movement there, only to be arrested and transported to jails in Te Waipounamu. It was highly appropriate that the apology for the Crown's wrongs committed against Ngaruahine should be delivered on the Taipotini at Hokitika earlier this year, and at the site where many Ngaruahine ancestors, sir, were jailed. Over the years since these breaches of the treaty took place, Ngaruahine have been forced to suffer the injustices of so-called redress through the wholly inadequate West Coast Commissions. The Taranaki Māori Claims Settlement Act of 1944 claimed to provide a full settlement of claims with no evidence that Ngaruahine agreed to the settlement. Sir, what we have here today is a full and final settlement which has been agreed between the Crown and Ngaruahine. It acknowledges the wrongs that the Crown perpetuated against the iwi and offers an unreserved apology. What it does not, and indeed cannot do, sir, is fully compensate Ngaruahine for what the Crown stole from them. Instead, the commercial redress of 67.7 million provides a way for Ngaruahine to begin developing an economic base for their future and for these tamariki that are here today and their tamariki after them. The iwi's relationship, sir, with their lands is also recognised through various means such as a deferred selection, vesting of culturally significant sites, statutory acknowledgements and deeds of recognition. I want to reiterate the Minister's acknowledgement of Ngaruahine's generosity in accepting the settlement. I want to also acknowledge the work of the many people who have brought the iwi to this point. These include the tupuna, who first began seeking redress for the Crown's breaches of the treaty over 100 years ago. There are also many who the Minister has already acknowledged by name, the two ministers, actually, and who have worked on this current settlement. I acknowledge those who have passed on, those who could not be here today, and those who are here to see the first stage of their settlements process through this House. This bill will now move on to the Māori Affairs Select Committee, which I am honoured to chair. I look forward to considering this bill in detail, and I look forward to welcoming those Ngaruahine people and others who wish to make submissions to this bill. Sir, I want to acknowledge the work of Minister Finlayson as our Treaty Settlements Minister. I also want to acknowledge the tautoko from the Minister of Everything Else Māori. Tūrero Flavel, my colleague from Tipenekura. Sir, and finally, to my colleagues, the members of the Māori Affairs Select Committee, who, sir, we try and park our political affiliations at the door, and then, sir, we enter that room, and then we try and do things that are in the best interests of our people. Nō reira, Ngaruahine, ka nui te mihi, ka nui te aroha, e mihi atu kia koutou katoa. E tamana whakawā, I would like to, without any reservations, indeed commend this bill to the House. Kia ora.
Mr. Speaker.